Is this level 75, the first 75 we've had? I leveled. Like I said, I've been doing roulettes with other people because of healer queue. So you probably have to go do roulettes, and don't forget to do them every day as you're doing this so that you can continue the storyline. Bearing the seal, it should be possible to enter Ex Maha unmolested by its guardians. I will go ahead to Slitherbow and inform the others. When you have recovered from your exertions, meet with us in the cavern east of the village. Good, you're here. Runer opened the gate for us but moments ago. Beyond lies Ex Maha, and it's probably Ex Maja, and presumably the Blight Warden. It did not take long for the Wood's protectors to find me when last I came here, and I expect them to fall upon us just as quickly this time. Though we carry the seal, that is no reason for us to let our guard down. Now let us seek out the Warden and put an end to its reign over these woods. About damn time.
It would seem we have found them.
You trespass upon sacred ground! Begone!
Wait! We did not come to! Oh. Stop! We mean you no harm.
Sister, is that?
We are allies of the Empire of Ronka. As is customary, we come bearing the seal of the Emperor.
It appears to be genuine. Then perhaps there's yet hope.
Perhaps. We acknowledge your seal, but we must be certain of its authenticity. Follow the azure flowers to our village. There we will judge if you are friend or foe.
Try not to stray from the path. All right?
Follow the flowers. Would it kill them to escort us? But if it affords us an opportunity to investigate Ixmaya, fine.
I would have the seal that we may confirm its authenticity. Straight to the point, I see. Very well. There's no mistaking the crest of the royal family. It is of proper size, and by its weight it is plain it was made from gold. The seal is indeed genuine. For 3,000 years we have waited for this moment, and now you are finally here. I bid you welcome, allies of Ronka. I am Almet, chieftainess of Fanau. Yumet, her younger sister. Simet, a pleasure. We were beginning to lose hope that you would come. I beg your pardon. These are troubled times for my people. Though I can but imagine what has compelled you to venture into our woods, you must be tired of your journey. Come, take your ease. If you'd like, I will show you about the village. Though I must warn you, it is a long way down to the forest floor, so do watch your step. There's the chest piece. This way, what is your name? And yes, I did change my name, and this is a common name nowadays. How times have changed. But I digress. Come and be sure to watch your step. Just FYI to anyone that might actually be watching this whole thing. Lots of women here. Are bunnies women only? In this town, anyway? As bearers of the seal, you have a right to know what became of the Empire and my people's purpose here. We are descendants of the palace guard which served under the last Empire, and to this day we carry on the duty of our forebears, the final decree of His Eminence before the Ronka's fall. By the wisdom of our people was Ronka made to thrive. Such knowledge must never be forgotten, nor may it be suffered to fall into the hands of the wicked. Keep it secret, keep it safe, and look to the coming of our allies. Unto them you shall bequeath our all, and thus will Ronka live on. By his command we have remained in the Raktika Greatwood, guardians of Ronka's ruins, and the wisdom held within. I hope thou wilt not think the question impertinent, but did thy people's famed longevity perchance play a part in the Emperor's decision to entrust this mission unto thee and thine? That was one reason, yes. We, V's, would easily live to see 3 of your elven lifetimes. We were also the fiercest fighters. There are none more fit than us to stand watch over the remains of Ronka. But our duty has grown ever more perilous in the wake of the flood. Settlements such as this one were plentiful before the light claimed dominion over the land, but now, Fanau is all that remains. Our numbers dwindle year by year. Before long there will be no one left to honor the Emperor's wishes. And you believe we are the allies for whom you have waited. You have the seal, do you not? After 3 millennia of waiting, that alone is nothing short of a miracle. Truth be told, I had begun to think you would never come. Sister. We are glad of your presence here in the Greatwood. The wisdom of Ronka is yours, should you wish it. You need only ask. Wow, they're just giving us everything after 1,000 years. Even though we obviously have no idea what the medallion means. You come in search of the Light Warden. My apologies, but I do not know where it makes its lair. Yumet, do you recall any sightings of this creature? Not these past 30 summers. 30? But that mean, how old are you exactly? You don't ask a woman her age. You're young enough to remember. With age comes knowledge. There may yet be one among us who has seen or heard of the abomination you seek. We have leave to speak the other V's then. But of course. Then we should split up and inquire individually. If someone knows something, we would hear it while there is yet time to act. The Light Warden, no, I have not seen it, but I have witnessed the horrors of the Lesser Eaters. How they are wont to hunt in packs and carry off their victim rather than consuming them on the spot. I suspect the Warden is a grotesque, corpulent thing, waiting patiently for its minions to bring its next meal. I just realized what those orange things are for. I think. It's upstairs or downstairs, possibly. You search for the Light Warden. I cannot say I've ever laid eyes on it. Our duty is to protect the ruins, nothing more. We have no need to strike out in search of such a foe. Say we're going up. That took way too long for me to figure that out. That could have been some helpful knowledge there in the past. Olmet? It was not my intention to pry, but your voices carry far. I know what it is you would ask of me. Unfortunately, the answer is no. I have not seen the Light Warden. I patrol the ruins perimeter regularly, and if it were hiding nearby, I would know about it. An outsider? But how? By the gods, allies of the Empire. My sincerest apologies for failing to note your arrival. It was the Warden you wished to know about, yes? My mother, may she rest in peace, told me once of its appearance in these woods. Before settling here in Fano, she lived in a village near Raktiki's Falls until it was destroyed by the Sin Eaters. While out on patrol one day, she spotted a swarm of the abominations, one of which was different from the rest. It was larger for one thing. What struck her was the way its fellows seemed to revere it. She was convinced that what she had seen was the Light Warden. Your exchange with Creel has taught you something about the Light Warden's possible whereabouts. I pray the others were able to provide what I could not. I wrote it on a piece of paper. Near Raktiki's Falls? Why was I not told of this? I think I see now why it has never been spotted on our patrols. I have never heard of this Raktika Falls, but I can assume it lies deep within the woods of Maya. Just so, but the tunnel which leads there collapsed after a rather bloody battle with the Eaters, and has not been passable for many years. We made several attempts to clear away the rubble, yet each time we were driven back. At the end, we were forced to give it up as a loss, thereby making it a suitable place for the Warden to take sanctuary. There is perhaps one way to enter, though it would be at great peril to you and your companions. The Quitana Ravel, a temple to the northeast. It has been sealed for centuries, but within is a path that leads to the falls. Can it be opened? For the alleys of Ronka, it can. First, just go to the Camul Astropolis. Once the flow of magic is restored there, the path through the Quitana Ravel can be opened. This may sound a simple task, but there are certain obstacles which prevent us from attending it to ourselves, and we know not how to overcome them. The Emperor never granted our forebears leave to look upon the secrets we are charged with protecting. Though you might not be tempted, the means to do so were withheld from us. We can but show you the way, the rest will be up to you. It would seem we have our work cut out for us then, shall we? Did you have to ask? Let us be about it then. If that is your wish, it is my duty to escort you. While we attend to matters of the Camul Astropolis, I would ask that your sisters accompany Yoronje and Thancred and share with them all they can of these woods. While we have every intention of investigating Raktika Falls, it is yet possible the Light Warden dwells elsewhere. With that in mind, it would behoove us to prepare an alternative course of action. You met Simet, I leave him to you. Yes, sister. Should our present course prove false, doubt not but that Thancred and I shall find any and all possible paths forward. Why would we leave the guys behind here? Alright. I know I can Google this, but let's check this out. You know, this isn't bad. I just feel that I'm gonna get better gear very shortly, so having +2 to my gear isn't going to do a whole lot for me. But I'm also in a different mindset than a lot of people. It's only +2 to vitality, +2 to mind. I do feel a change of glamour my way. Look to the stars. What you seek lies in the heart of Camul Astropolis. Unfortunately, it too was sealed shut by order of His Eminence. If we are to open it, we must first look to the morning stars. Come, I will show you the way. You were able to keep up, I see. Well done. Ahead lie the morning stars, 4 monuments built in tribute to the guardians of Raktika. Beyond them is the great pyramid of Uxner, where the flow of magic must be restored. It is said that the monuments are themselves the key to opening the pyramid, though I know not how. That is for you to discover. Another puzzle. Wonderful. I would have a closer look. What is fighting? Totally inconspicuous. Excuse me, rock. Ah, it's still there. It's got laser beams. It is indeed another puzzle, but for a blessing, it appears to be similar to the one we encountered at the lake. These statues are all depictions of the divine beasts mentioned on the tablet. No doubt they will open the way to the pyramid in like manner. But we have to discern the correct order. Let's split up and search the area for clues. These ruins are covered in ancient inscriptions. The answer may well be hidden among them. Indeed. It may be best to transcribe them if they are as numerous as you say. Better that than risk overlooking something. Though transcription would prove impractical for you, not being versed in Ronkan script, no matter, you will employ a different approach. Impressions. Here, I had thought to use these clay tablets to record any significant imagery we discovered, but they will serve you just as well. Take impressions of any inscriptions you find. You'll start at the base of the pyramid. You begin at the top. When you've finished, return here and I'll translate your findings. Go up. Those are some steep... It'll take me 30 years. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of amusing. Oh, I missed. The people. I see sun-ish. Work our way down. Okay. I don't know about this. How am I gonna work my way down? There really isn't. Oh! Ah! I love this. Oh, look. A dead end. Perfect. It says go up. Oh. I see. There are 4. Good thing I am so fit. Bump me all the way down. My butt. Like easiest jumping quest ever, thank you, Lord. I'm not even hurt when I fall down. I don't want to play with you, go away. Outrun them, slowly finding the rats. I trust you've made good use of those clay tablets. Well done. A moment while I decipher what you found. Apologies for the delay. Nothing we saw at the base of the pyramids gave any hint as to the solution of the puzzle. Focusing instead on how to proceed, having solved it, your findings, on the other hand, appear to form a riddle. Once assembled, it reads as follows. Come together, share despair. Go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. I had assumed that the puzzle would involve a sequence, but from what Almet and I were able to gather, it is but a matter of suffusing one of the statues with ether. The question being, which one? Have you any thoughts? No. Given your talent for finding solutions to vexatious problems, I think it's best that you choose the statue. What say you? Right then. After you have selected a statue, I will imbue it with the required ether. Should it prove to be a trap, I am more than capable of warding off any malign magics it may contain. Now, which statue will it be? How do... Okay, well, Serpent is strength. Oppo is something about family. I have no idea. How does any of this... Maybe we should have looked at the statues. Come together, share despair. Go thy ways. Dread burdens bear. I think we're supposed to go look at them. Mark the crown. Heed the call. Avert thy gaze. Forever fall. Does that serve to inspire you? Let us look at these things for a second. Right, she's wrong. Right, they all look alike. Examining the curl statue, notice it is facing away from the serpent statue. So... avert your gaze, forever fall. Oh my goodness. So these two are facing away. Examining the owl statue, notice it's facing north towards the Great Pyramid. Colliver, you notice facing south towards the woods. You notice it's facing towards the wolf. No, I gotta read this. You know it's facing towards the Oppo. Oh, crikey. No, I said wolf and Oppo. I have no idea. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna guess now because I don't know. Oh, you're strong. You got this. I only have one left of the owl. That's not not good RNG there. Oh, well. Sorry about that, Boo. The ether has been absorbed. You really do have a talent for these things. Yes, you can count on me for being last and always wrong. Thanks for pointing that out. The way should be clear now. Come, let us. Someone approaches. I'm hoping this is a dungeon. 75, it should be a dungeon. Sister, Simet. What are you doing here? What has happened? Yulmoran soldiers, they've entered Ex-Maya. Yulmoran soldiers? And what are the Blessed? Nothing specific, but it seems the Yulmurians had a little interest in Slitherbow or its people. According to our scouts, the general and his men made all haste for the gate to Ex-Maya upon finding it. Together with Thancred, Yumet and some few others have engaged them at the border. You return and assist Yumet at once. They are not to set foot near the ruins or Fanal. We will see to matters here and return as quickly as we can, understood? Yes, sister, be careful. Though I knew time was short, I did not expect Yulmarans to move so swiftly. But we have come too far to turn back now. Mikasa Tubasa. Time is against us, friend. Quickly, into the pyramid. Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh, my head fits. What? Ugh! Ugh! Eek! I'm so... I don't... Okay, let me go around. My head fit though. I've seen that happen before. That bird has a face on its belly. That's just wrong. You should shave your belly button and feel ashamed. Okay, I can't. They look like nice little birds. Fungus? Some fungus among us. A bat. Friendly bat. Oh! People! What? The switch should be through these doors, and the confessional of Tupasa, the elder, but why is it not open? Magic appears to be flowing through the walls, but it's being obstructed as it approaches the door. Is it not strange that only one of these pedestals bears an owl statue? It's not like we're gonna find an owl statue anywhere. Especially if someone stole it. Strange indeed, the second statue is likely hidden to keep the door sealed. We can cover more ground if we split up. Almet, take the chamber to the south. You take the one to the east. I will search the chamber to the west. I don't know which way is east. This way. That way. So, don't be seen by these guys. Walk behind them. There's no way to avoid the blue one over there. another door. Wonderful. There you are.
Away with you!
Be gone!
This ends now!
Here I come! No holding back!
And that! And this!
No quarter!
We must keep fighting.
It seems to be working.
I think not.
General, hold on! Huh?
Expertly done.
How was I to know that that would happen? It looked like any other part of the floor. Might now be an opportune time to strike a bargain? We poisoned a number of villagers in Slitherbough with a toxin brewed for us by the children. This is the antidote. I dare say you know how potent their concoctions are, and the futility of trying to counteract their effects. Now, try anything here, and we're all likely to fall. Eventually, someone will come to our rescue, or yours. Promise us safe passage, and we'll give you the antidote. Do we have a deal?
We do not negotiate with the enemy. The villagers' lives are forfeit, as is yours.
General?
Do not fail.
Oh my goodness.
How noble and pointless.
Is everyone all right? What in the...
Oriage! At once! Down with you!
Where is Y'shtola?
Thankfully, Ranjit's court had the good sense to fall back. Yumet should be here soon with word from Fanao. We should hold our position here until she arrives. Deepwood green, Celeste green, lime green. Ahmet, please tell me you know if that hole might lead out into the woods somewhere. Were there another means of exiting the temple, there's no question that we would know of it. But I fear that is of little consequence, for we have tried to mark the depth of the pit and failed. To fall from such a height. Sister, I come bearing news. Yomoran soldiers and the children have fled. Maya. They abandoned Slitherbow as well, though they yet remain in the swamps near Lakeland. Unfortunately, a number of the blessed were poisoned while fending off the soldiers. One we believe to be of their order was found lost in Maya, feverish and badly wounded. He was taken to Fanao for treatment, but I fear there is little we can do for him. He and the other blessed will not last long without an antidote. Then we must act quickly. If you have a spare vial, Minfilia and I can deliver it to the blessed of Slitherbow. You and Orange should return to Fanao and tend to the wounded villager there. What about Y'shtola? I know it seems callous of us to leave, but she leapt into that hole for a reason. We have to save the blessed, whatever it takes. Alright. My sisters and I will remain here. We must be certain no soldiers are still lurking about. Let not Ishtola's sacrifice be in vain. To Fano. Heavens forfend Runar. 'Twas he who forestalled the Yomoran's procession, and in so doing afforded thee time to lay low the Light Warden. Quickly, the antidote. Runar still appears visibly pained. Perhaps he requires another dose of the medicine. The medicine seems to take effect as the color slowly creeps back into his cheeks. It would appear the worst hath passed, though his wounds yet want for mending. I shall minister to him forthwith. Rest, prithee, I shall attend to Runar's ministrations.
Runar, thank goodness.
We delivered the antidote to Slitherbough, and from what we could gather on the way here, the Ulmorans have had the good manners to withdraw. Thank the gods they did, or we would never have made it here in time. I'm told we have Runar and his comrades to thank for keeping the soldiers occupied prior to their retreat. They were preparing to come for you and Y'shtola, it seems, when Runar rallied the villagers and pursued them out of Slitherbough.
Where am I? Ixmaya, in the care of the Vis. Thou art safe now, friend. Pray, rest thee a while longer.
No. No, I am all right. Somewhat heavy of limb, perhaps, but otherwise well, I assure you. I am glad to see you are all safe. When we realized where the soldiers were headed, we knew something had to be done. I do not see Master Matoya. She was with you, yes? What happened to her? Spare me your riddles and speak plain. Where is Master Matoya? No. No. No, that cannot be. Why would she do such a thing? Was there no other way? I cannot believe that she... We must begin the search immediately. I will come with you. What are you waiting for? We must find her. She could be trapped, or hurt, or... She is alive. She is alive, damn you!
Forgive me for interrupting, but our scouts have apprehended an intruder. We thought perhaps he might be an associate of yours.
Oh, look who it is.
Well, this is embarrassing. In my defense, they are surprisingly tenacious. So, what trouble have you gotten yourselves into this time? Well, well. What an intriguing turn of events. My condolences, by the way. 'Tis never easy to lose the ones we love. Well, she is dead, isn't she? Wishing it were otherwise will not make it so.
That you should be indifferent to her loss is no surprise. But to us, she was a friend. The best of friends.
You have something on your mind. What is it?
Pray recount to us again that which thou witnessed in the ruins, omitting not the slightest detail.
Flow. The teleportation magic she used to spirit us away from Uldar after the bloody banquet. I recall a similar gale in the tunnel before it took effect.
Interesting. I thought I sensed a brief disturbance in the live stream. How reassuring to know it was not my imagination. I felt it only once, I should mention, which would suggest she is still adrift on its currents.
Then I fear she may yet be lost to us. For it was only by the grace of the elementals that she was plucked from that great ethereal river.
Ah, very well. I'll go and fetch her. Perhaps a clear and unambiguous act of kindness will serve to win the trust you seem so determined to deny me.
Now then, if I am to fetch her for you, I will require a suitable place to work. We must find somewhere that resonates strongly with the life stream. And by we, I mean you. To that end, I give you this. An ethereal lamp of my own design. Keep it close as you venture out into the woods. The brighter the yellow, the stronger the location's resonance with the life stream. Once you've found a likely spot, all you need to do is whistle. You do know how to whistle, don't you, hero? Just put your lips together and blow. Use your ethereal lamp to pinpoint an ideal location, then call for Emmet Selt.
Yes, this place should serve well enough. Might I have a little space? I need to concentrate. Now then, what color was her soul again? Ah, there you are.
He's done it. He's brought her back.
Y'shtola, are you all right?
Yes, though I cannot imagine how. What happened?
Thou didst invoke the power of flow, which thence did usher thy soul unto the life stream.
I wanted to save the antidote, and after that... I did something exceedingly reckless, for which you will just have to forgive me.
Master Matoya! Oh, thank the heavens you're all right. I had nearly given up hope.
Please, Renard, dry your tears. What would the others think if they saw you like this? Come now. Did you really think I would go gently into that dark night with so much left undone? So many mysteries left unsolved?
Is there aught you wish to say to me? A word of thanks, perhaps?
Emmet Selk, the Ascian of whom I spoke. 'Twas he who plucked thee from the life stream.
I see. Thank you. Differences notwithstanding, you saved my life, and for that I am grateful. But let us turn our attention to more important matters, such as the Quitana Ravel. You had better not have explored its depths without me.
Well, Almat and the others should be pleased to see you in such uncharacteristically high spirits. Let us return to Fanoff then, and discuss the coming expedition.
What a touching reunion that was. It fair brought a tear to my eye. But as we both know, the tender moments are nothing if momentary. Before long they will remember their many differences and return to squabbling. You're wrong. They're better than that. If only I had Gil every time one of you heroes made that claim. But seriously, we Ascians do what we do for the greater good, for the rejoining. Though we may sow the seeds of chaos, it is man who tends them, he who reaps their bountiful harvest. But I grow tired of these arguments. If you would kindly refrain from retorting and return to your customary brooding silence, I will take it as thanks for rescuing your companion and leave it at that. Now you mustn't keep your friends waiting. My apologies for having put you all through such an ordeal. I could see no other way to save the Knights Blessed. Happily, both they and I yet live, thanks to you. But our work here is not yet done. We must make ready to enter the Quitana Ravel and put the Light Warden to the sword. With the Almurans gone and your companion now returned, I think it's best you go now before they can regroup. With magic flowing once more through the Great Pyramid of Uxner, the entrance to the Quitana Ravel should now be opened. Before we leave, Oranger, did you discover anything that may suggest the Light Warden hides elsewhere? Nay, though we had little time before the Almurans' most unwelcome arrival, we scoured the nearby environs and spoke once more with the one called Coril. Having hearkened to her tale, it is my judgment that the Sin Eater, which her late mother did espy, was indeed the being we seek, and that it was most likely resided in the vicinity of Raktika Falls. In the absence of the subsequent sighting, we have no reason to believe our quarry hath sought out a new sanctuary, and given the considerable difficulty we face in reaching the falls, we may be certain it hath not been disturbed by man. Then our course is clear. We must navigate to Quitana Ravel and make for Raktika Falls. Though you see it as but another obstacle to be navigated, the Quitana Ravel is the oldest and most sacred of our temples. The accumulated knowledge of the Empire is said to reside within. Knowledge which is rightly yours as allies of Ronka. You are welcome to explore. I fully intend to survey every ilm of it, once our mission is complete. If the Emperor is still alive, he will be overjoyed to hear you say so. But I must warn, though the way is open, it will still be heavily guarded. To discourage trespassers and test the worth of our allies, it had to be so. Be careful now. Head east and you will find the path of azure flowers leading to the Ravel. Wish you safe passage through its halls. Master Matoya, I know I cannot dissuade you from going, so please, promise me you will safely return. The Knights Blessed need you. You need not worry, Runer. I shall return, and bring with me a long-awaited gift. One of the Knights Blessed will treasure now and forever. I think she should rest. Now let us away. There's a squirrel down there. You can feel the ether flowing through the door. A gentle push may be all that's required. Our earlier efforts were not in vain, it seems. Stay on your guard. We know not what awaits us inside. The Quitana Ravel. That's fine. Level 75, Quitana Ravel, our third dungeon. Right? Right. Drunken Dreamer. lot of dragoon barred from foes. Alright, stay behind the wall. Yes. Stay behind this wall. I can learn. Actually long for this type. Really big area. Oh, I lost. So did he. Oh yeah. I think I get it. So the red lines obviously go to the owls that are going to shoot at a rock. So, oh man, fudge, too slow. Clear me off. Okay, we're about here. over here. No lines over here. It's trying to blow me up. Zottle. It's cold. Bludgeon in. No, heat up. Like, whoa. I give up. So stay away from his hot bomb. Kind of goes to the front. Why? I get all these things. Let's see. Monk head with a giant. Lovely. Anyway, item level 406, untradeable. Oh my god. Ew, real snakes. Well, not real snakes. Of aiming. I need more levels at 25. The boss fight is next. I don't have my thing anymore. Knight of Xlaqua. I'm not very impressed with this dungeon. It's just kind of... What dungeon does it remind me of? It had snakes in it too. It's just kind of... It's gonna put me to sleep. Because of that, or it's because it's really late. is looks like the angry Mao, whatever it was. Oh my god, I died. A giant crossbow in my head. Pillars, yes, I bat squatch. Oh, I suck. But rooster, cute. I don't want to go in my bag. This is a long walk of shame. Bad. Alright. Don't let the crosses fall on your head. Okay. I guess if you're a bat, you don't need eyes. There's no space for me. Did I just not pay attention? See the pillar. Where's it gonna go? Now I'm nervous. Ah! fall in? What did this fall in? They're all shadowy. Suspiciously shadowy. They're meant to fail. These people need to live. Dragoons will think I hate him. Stop it. It's really annoying. Oh, that's... it's a waste of time. Lots of roses. This is a Pandora rose. Oh. Guys, let me fall. It scared me. Skinny dogs. And a gorilla. At least the dungeon gets a little more interesting. A little greener. White gorilla that spits laser beams. Engage. I always forget. Not always. Often. Bow of Quitana. And really a rose. What's with all the roses? And there's basin rose. I actually don't like monkeys, so I'm not impressed with gorillas. So 89 seconds to use my stupid divination. Sliding on a tree would hurt. There'd be so many splinters. Three-headed dog. Eros. It's a dragon pet. Oh, his tail has a snake on it, gross. His butt should never have a head on it. Oh. Darn it. So much work. Okay. Blowing a big fireball, so I assume get out of the way. Ow! So much ow. Oh no. crab nuggets. I keep getting tethered. Thought I would die, but I had a cure. Wow. Oh, it's gonna suck you through the poison, then he's gonna spit you through the poison. So that person should not have put poison there. Or... Oh, ah! Nice. Close. Why is it always me? Ah! It hurts so hard. Hey, that was on me. First. Suck and blow. He's pretty hard. Arrows. Poison. Ah! His paw pads are cute. Oh, that was the last boss. No wonder it's harder. I thought it was in the middle of the dungeon. Look at his paw pads. They're really cute. He's cute when he's dead. Except for his tail. Okay, they must have been in a party together. There's no reason why they should have all commended me.
The Light Warden is dead.
Didn't
The
realize that was
Blessed's
Light
prayers have been answered.
Aye, that they have. Her condition yet troubleth thee?
It does. Though she shows no immediate signs of corruption, the danger remains. She must be told. Would you describe it to me, Urianger? Paint for me a picture with your words.
A sea of shimmering stars. Diamonds strewn across a raven gown. Boundless and beautiful. 'Tis an exquisite sight, not unlike that of the source. Calm and gentle and forgiving.
I can see it.
For however deep the void, or wide the expanse, there is no shore so distant as to be beyond the reach of light. Ominous though that may sound, given our present travails.
Well fought. Let us return home. The murals. If I am not mistaken, they predate the Empire.
How can you tell?
A peculiarity of the paint. Most are made from mineral-based pigments. But whatever was used here is older than anything I have ever seen. According to Almet, this sanctuary was built to preserve the wisdom of the ancients. What events do these murals commemorate, I wonder?
Must you always linger after defeating your enemies? Navigating these halls on foot is exhausting.
Come to lead us to safety, have you?
I was bored. But how is the hero of the hour? Fighting fit, I see. Keep up the good work.
You're plotting something.
Every hour of every day. But never you mind about that. As I have told you 1,000 times before, I like to watch. Nothing more. Well, I would quit this place and I suggest you do the same. There is yet work to be done. Ah, there is a sight to bring a tear to the eye.
You recognize these scenes?
That I do. Indeed, there was a time when anyone and everyone would. Until one calamitous day when the world was divided across 10 and 3 reflections, sundering the land and all who dwelled upon it. And the worst part? No one could remember it. Not really. Just fragments and fleeting memories of an achingly familiar world. A vision shared of a paradise lost, preserved only in song and scripture and paint. Once upon a time. Yet here we find ourselves again, to look, learn, and remember.
Then share with us the stories you know so well. We are listening.
Before the Great Sundering, there was one world. A world that knew naught but peace and prosperity. Until it was faced with a crisis. Unprecedented, terrifying. Civilization found itself perched upon a precipice, staring into oblivion. But through prayer and sacrifice, the will of the star was made manifest. Zodiac was his name, and by his grace was the calamity averted.
Zodiac.
A savior mighty and magnificent, deserving of reverence and gratitude. One would have thought, yet some thought otherwise. From the fears of these naysayers would rise Hydaelyn, she who was to serve as his shackles, to bind him and hold him in check. And so they fought, and they fought, and they fought, and in the end, Hydaelyn was victorious. With all her strength, she smote him, dealing a blow so devastating that it split the very fabric of reality. And thus was Zodiac banished and his being divided. That concludes today's lesson on long-forgotten history. Though I imagine your mother would offer a rather contradictory account, as is her wont.
I'm sorry, I can only assume I misheard. But it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Hydaelyn are not gods. But...
What? Not gods of the first? Is that what you thought these paintings depicted? Or... Oh. They are gods after a fashion, yes. But no different from the kind with which you are so intimately acquainted. Formed of faith and prayer, of conviction and devotion. The eldest and most powerful of primals.
You have spun quite a tale. Yet you have not explained the role of the Ascians in all of this. How is it you are privy to ancient secrets lost to time?
Finally you ask the right question. And shrewd questions warrant honest answers. We Ascians know because it is our history, our story. It was we who summoned Zodiac, we natives of that sundered paradise. Now, do you see why we yearn for the great rejoining? For our world, for our people, for all creation to be made whole again. Wouldn't you wish for the same?
That was an enlightening experience, though not in the way I'd hoped. Do you suppose there's any truth in Amet Selch's claims? Though recent events plainly warrant further discussion, I think it's best that we wait until Alphinaud and the others are present. Amet Selch included. How convenient that he should choose this moment to keep to the shadows. Well, no matter. For the present, we should return to Fano and make certain of the Almoran's withdrawal. After that, Slitherbow. The blessed are no doubt elated by what has become of the sky. You are returned, and unharmed, I see. Indeed, I am pleased to report that the Light Warden is no more, thanks in large part to you. That the death of a single Sin-Eater should make such a difference. As our numbers waned, so too did our hope that the ruins we have devoted our lives to guarding would ever find purpose. Yet here you are, the allies for whom we have waited these many centuries, and with your arrival came the chance to pass on our legacy, the ancient wisdom of the Empire. That alone would have been reward enough, but did we imagine it would serve to banish the light that pervaded these woods? On behalf of the V's, our forebears, and the late Emperor Ronka, you have our deepest thanks. It is we who should be thanking you. Our journey through the Quitana Ravel proved most enlightening. To be privy to such knowledge is an honor, one for which we never hoped. Please, you need not be so humble. We but do our duty as decreed by the late Emperor. Would that he were still with us to express his gratitude in person. But, sister, does this not mean our duty is fulfilled? To our allies, perhaps, but the ruins cannot be left unguarded. As long as we live here in the woods, the secrets of Ronka must not fall into the wrong hands. Is Runer still here? No, we escorted him back to Slitherbow shortly after you set out. If you return to the Knights Blessed, we will not keep you any longer. I suspect they'd be glad of your company. Thank you, Almond. I look forward to a day when we might share a more leisurely visit to the ruins of Ronka. We will await your return then.
Ah, you are returned, and none the worse for wear, I see.
You needn't worry about us. What became of the Umoran soldiers, more importantly?
They turned tail and fled at the sight of the night sky. The children of the everlasting dark have also retreated back to Woven Oath. Try as they might, they could not deny the truth of their own eyes. The sunless sea of heaven, full of love and grace, where none need know pain or suffering. In that moment, when the sky's light began to wane, I knew our prayers had been answered. That we were doomed to face oblivion at life's end no longer. When first we met, I harbored certain suspicions about you. Now I see that I was right. You are the bringers of shadow, the warriors of darkness, the saviors for whom we have prayed for so long.
I suppose you're not entirely wrong, but we are not worthy of your reverence, nor have we any desire to be worshipped. If you would pray, pray for your children, that they may one day know a better world.
I will do as you say, but please, let us at least hold a feast to celebrate your victory. You deserve that much.
I'm sorry, Runar, but there is still much to be done and scant time in which to do it. We must go. All of us. For we share the same path and the same fate.
So be it. I ask only that you hold us in your hearts, as we will hold you in ours. Now, and ever after. By the boundless dark, this I swear.